Yeah. Thanks for coming on such a short notice. Just like to say, ever since I was a little kid, I always had a dream, playing basketball, playing in the NBA and everything like that. And, right now I have an opportunity where my dream is realized. And I just want to say that, the past few weeks, it's been really hard for me. I've been agonizing over my decision due to the simple fact of how much I love the Ohio State University. I love being a Buckeye. I love, my coaches, my coaching staff, and being a kid and the opportunity to, just come and, just do everything I always dreamed of. And, I think ever since I've been in college, I think I've grown day by day, from a kid, closer to a man. I think I learned a lot of great things. I think I matured really well. And, on and off the court. And on the court, I think I matured to the fact where I think I'm forego my senior season and go to the NBA. For one, this is a dream come true, and I definitely like to thank Coach Miner for helping me, through all the tough times. I wasn't, the easiest guy, to work with, and, I was kind of immature mentally. I think he helped me become a man. And, definitely, I can't give enough thanks to him and the program and the rest of the staff. If I were to have children, they would definitely be coming here to play at the Ohio State University and for Coach Miner. And I feel like Ohio State is the best school in the world. And this is the toughest thing I had to do. I really, if I could, I really wanted to just disappear, But definitely, I was blessed with this decision, and I have a great opportunity, and I'm gonna turn a leaf over and go into the next stage of my life. And honestly, I just like to thank the people of Columbus. I'd like to thank everybody who supported my teammates and I. I'd like to thank, President Gee, definitely for giving me the opportunity to play here, supporting the team. Coach Mata, definitely. And, all the Buckeye fans around the world, you guys, they're just amazing. And I'm just really fortunate to be in this predicament and experience things I experienced here. And honestly, I love everybody. This is one of the greatest times of my life, and I'll be back in the future.
Evan, was it in your mind you were convinced you were good enough to go, or was it the fact you've been forecast as a top 2, top 3 pick? What made you?
It was honestly, basically it was just a personal choice. I was in a win-win situation regardless. And, I kind of chose how I chose, Ohio State when I was younger. My AAU coach always told me if there's a scholarship that, that wasn't there, that wasn't there anymore, that you had offer on the table, and it's not there anymore, and you're heartbroken, you should do that. And I kind of looked at it in a situation. If I one day woke up and, then had the opportunity to play in the NBA, live my dream and, take care of my family and stuff like that, and I was heartbroken, then, that's probably pretty much says I need to go. And, definitely, it's a great step, and I had great times here, but, I lead the program in, great hands, obviously. We have a lot of good players coming in and great players right now. And, it's going to be, we're going to, stay on top in regards to, basketball.
Evan, when did you make the decision, and how did you come about it?
Like last night, maybe like 9 or 10 at night, right before I went to sleep a little bit, I decided, I wanted to go and I wanted to do it. I weighed my pros and cons, and, pretty much just off the story I just told you all, and I felt like whatever I was going to do, I had to be 2 feet in, I had to be committed. And it's a decision that, I'm committed with.
Did your injury or the potential for an injury factor into your decision at all?
I mean, just a tad bit, just a little bit, because you can't really tell what's going to go on or anything or fate, but at the same time, I kind of chose it from a, professional standpoint as well. And, being a grown man and, kind of looking towards the future. And, it's probably the best thing for me. And I'm happy I made a decision.
What happens now, Evan? Obviously, the draft is in late June. We're here, and you could be the first player taken. Just what happens now with the process?
Just go back to work on my game and, question to be the best, like I've always been. So nothing different, just a different stage, and, just working hard, and that's it.
Evan, have you selected an agent yet? And also, where will you work out? Have you figured out, will you be back home in Chicago? I know there's some draft workout places there in Chicago. I don't know, just any ideas on how that all go?
I haven't like really fully selected age or anything like that. You know, I just made a decision last night, so I have to, you know, head out to, you know, the Woodland Wars tomorrow and, you know, come back, you know, speak to my family and probably meet a couple people, but I'm not too sure where I'm working out at or anything like that yet. And so hopefully, you know, anywhere there's a rim and a ball, that's fine.
Evan, you've talked a lot about leaving your legacy here. Now that you've played your last game for us, what is your legacy? What will people remember you?
Honestly, I don't know. You know, I can't really say. You know, you guys, that's what the writers are for. You know, people watch me play. You know, what, you know, people, you know, had encounters with me and everything. People guard me. They pretty much build your legacy. You don't build your own legacy. So we'll see, you know, in 10, 15 years.
Evan, you said you agonized over the decision. It's been pretty apparent since early in the season that you would be a high draft pick if you chose to come out. But how long have you agonized about what to do once this season was over?
You know, basically, you know, once, you know, kind of February hit, I kind of started thinking a little bit about it. But, you know, I was definitely, you know, having thoughts of, you know, trying to win a national championship this season. And afterwards, I was just really, you know, thinking, like, what am I going to do? You know, because, you know, I was in a win-win situation, you know, and, you know, definitely come back. I felt like if I would have came back, we could have did big things. And also moving on, you know, going into the NBA, I felt like I could do big things. I just had to look at it as, you know, what would make me happy and what was going to happen.
After that,
from your family and coaches, did you talk to peers? Did you talk to college kids? Did you talk to anybody in the NBA about what they thought about what you did?
You know, definitely, you know, I kind of consulted with my teammates a little bit. You know, definitely, they would say, you know, definitely I want you back because you got to do what's best for you and we're happy for you either way. So, it pretty much, for the most part, when I talk to people, they kind of, you know, point the finger back at me, you know. So, you know, definitely just having support people and stuff, I think it helped me a lot to really go through this decision with confidence and be happy with what I'm doing.
Evan, have you talked to the guys on the team? Like, did you, I don't know, get everybody together last night or this morning or anything?
You know, I told them a little bit on the way in before I left, and that's pretty much it.
Jared Sullinger also says that you mentioned something to him. I'm wondering why you felt compelled to let Jared know. I know you saw him at the McDonald's game.
Yeah, he definitely wanted me to, you know, he definitely, you know, kind of talked to me, asked, like, well, you know, what's going to go on, what's going to happen. And he just told me, you know, do what's best for you. And, you know, I just let him know, you know, because I've known him for a while that, you know, I probably won't be here when you get here. So,
What impact did the NBA labor situation have on your decision?
I think it kind of had, you know, a little bit of a weight on my decision due to the simple fact that you don't know what's going to happen, you know. I might have, you know, graduated my senior year and been, you know, in interviews with you guys for jobs, you know, so you never know. But, you know, it kind of helped a little bit. And, you know, I just kind of blacked that out a little bit and just did what I felt was best.
Because you haven't hired an agent yet, you have that opportunity to go back and potentially come back. Is that weighing in your mind at all, or are you leaving that door open?
I'm 2 feet in, so, you know.
I already asked that.
Your mom has said that she definitely wants you to get your degree sooner rather than later. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, ever since I was a little kid, you know, I was fortunate enough to, you know, have family members who stress the importance of education. So that's not really, you know, anything to worry about. I'm going to for sure get my degree.
Evan, after the loss to Tennessee, you're not a happy camper after any loss, but after that loss, it just seemed like you might have known that was it, that was the last time you played for Ohio State. What was going through your mind at that point, and how much did you know in your own mind at that point that was it for you?
I was still kind of 50-50 a little bit, to tell you the truth. You know, I knew there was, you know, obviously a great, you know, chance I could have gone, you know, or it could have been my last game. But at the same time, I'm still just upset about, you know, losing to Tennessee, you know, and that's pretty much it. And, you know, I was upset about, you know, having to sit around and watch other teams, you know, play for a national title. I was just still focused on, you know, the unit at the time as opposed to myself.
Dad, how important was his exit and the way, the timing of it, and that others had left and it hurt your APR, the fact that he's doing it this way,
right,
and